My sister, Viorica, looks tired, but I know better than to say so. Last time we had a video call, I made some comment to that effect. Purely because I'm worried about how hard she works for Vlasia House, the Ardelean Foundation Children's Home. And it was lucky for me there were 9,000 miles between us. Rika is quite sensitive about being 37. I've learned so much from her over the years. At times, this has been painful. She can have a hot temper when provoked, which little brothers tend to do. She was 14 when our parents died in a car crash, and we were taken in by André Ardelean. He was not a good man. Cruel, in fact, though he was willing to throw much of his considerable fortune into my education and childhood karting career, starting at age 5. To Viorica, he was a monster. I didn't understand the extent of it at the time. I was too young. Now I know. And though he is dead, I still fight him. I fight his sharp edges, which are part of me. His arrogance, his manipulativeness. Some days I can't look in the mirror, and I repress a bitter laugh when people comment on my beauty. I only see the ugliness of my uncle's face staring back at me. I start a conversation, speaking in our native tongue with a compliment. You have done amazing work, Rika. The garden expansion is beautiful. She rubs the bridge of her long, straight nose. Thank you. But what Vlasia House needs most is a modern heating system. The 3rd floor is so cold in winter, and that will be expensive. We already took such a big financial hit with the new roof. She sips her tea. The video connection is good today. I see the steam rising from her cup. Behind her, she's framed by the tall antique bookshelves in her office. Let us switch to English. I should practice, she says. Of course. The grant we secured last year, though large, didn't go as far as I'd hoped. Her tone is oddly clipped when she adds, Next week I'm approaching a potentially generous new donor. Would you like for me to be there? I prefer to manage it myself. Before I can request further detail, she asks, When do you visit next? Before Baku, but you seem to be changing the subject. Her scoff tells me my intuition is correct. It's something about this donor, isn't it? Her nostrils flare in annoyance. I have it under control, Cosmin, she replies flatly, using the diminutive to put me in my place. I can't resist goading her a little by pretending to hide an indulgent smile at her sternness. As you wish. Her phone rings, and she looks down at it. I must take this, she says, gliding back into Romanian. Good luck this weekend. I will do my best. Good night, Rika. I drop my phone on the bed and walk to the window, admiring the bay. The lights of the city on the other side reflected along the edge like neon teeth. My own reflection is faint, as if underwater. Viorica isn't the only one who looks tired. I change into workout clothes, then grab water, a towel, my phone, and wireless headphones, and a pouch of sponsor-supplied energy gel before going down to the fitness center. I already had the workout earlier with Guillaume, my physio, but when my mind is restless, troubled, I need something less structured. If no one's waiting for a machine, I'll run on the treadmill for an hour, escaping into music. I incline run through a Cage the Elephant album, a band my best friend Owen's American girlfriend told me about, thinking of home and Vlasia House, and whether I should take a few days to fly to Bucharest before the Chinese Grand Prix. I'd like to be with Rika for the meeting, to see what is troubling her that she thinks she must hide. I'm walking back to the elevators when I spot Phaedra coming down the hallway from the women's fitness center. Her hair, a reddish brown that reminds me of the cover of an antique book, is pinned up with damp wisps flying free. Her cheeks are pink from exertion, and the disheveled hair and flush of her face makes me wonder if she looks like this after sex. She's wearing a long, baggy, unzipped hoodie that hangs past her hips like a dressing gown. I wonder if it belongs to a boyfriend.